Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew?
Everyone hold hands.
Need a surfboard? Yoo-hoo! Carving waves! Shower me with...
Busted.
Grow. Yeah. I see everything. Yeah. Committed to memory.
Let's ride! Amazing!
Hey,
Quietly now.
Strike a pose! Carving waves!
Use the force off.
Yoo-hoo!
There is no escape.
Don't blink! Hup! Shower me with...
Shine down.
Let's ride! Surf's up! Amazing! With sword comes shadow. Off we go. Check this out. Best of luck! Surf!
Unleash! Annihilate! Yeah! Mine to wield. Ha! Huh. Huh. Let's light it up!
Rest and rebuild!
Huh?
Hold the line!
Off we go! Let's light it!
Let's play! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, that was uncalled for. How rude!
Allow me!
Manifest!
A brash maneuver!
Here we go!
Merciless. Another star goes out! Obey!
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Rest and rebuild!
Surge! Ha! Yeah! Mine to wield. Ha! Ha!
A blade embraces its strike a pose!
Whew. Gloomy skies over here. The air's all icky and sticky, and remember how Flint said that he lives in a graveyard? There's not a person in sight.
Ah, good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time wrong. Then let us forego these niceties. It is always dark here in the final night.
Phew! Well,
Yes, this is my Did an adventurer's curiosity bring you here to this lonely isle?
you're not wrong. We haven't
As guardian of the tombs here in the final night cemetery.
Wait, do you mean there really are ghosts here?
That is correct. As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think,
Not at all.
apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture, but I suppose it is a tall order to expect people to suppress their fear of ghosts. The spirits on this isle, while somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. I have found they make perfectly decent neighbors. If you still have misgivings, I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside although that might render your... Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the light...
Yeah, that was the first thing we saw when we arrived.
Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel, I'm afraid. As this island became abandoned, maintaining the lighthouse became increasingly difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, in the past it guided people on their way to and from the island. Well, in which case, since you are not, I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring. Speaking as a lightkeeper, we no longer need the building all that much. And personally, I am more partial to the night than the day, so I find myself quite comfortable here in the dark. Besides, I have a lantern of my own. I would rather tend. As such, you should have no issues using it. I believe there should still be some backup, and if you should need to find me, I will meet up with you once I have
This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too. Huh. Either way,
The sky is so dark. You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on.
Does he mean...
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll...
What? A ghost telling us go...
You ever heard of the blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should never look. Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. They say it only appears if you've run into the Wild Hunt or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow it. Don't ask me what it is, cause I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live in Nodcry in ancient times. But it could equally... Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side. The side of the Lightkeepers. Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat. It's nearly time for my shift.
The show begins.
This should make things
Great, the light's on. Guess I...
Hey! It's the ghost from before who was talking about moving.
The wild hunt came. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to...
What's he talking about?
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a signal to the units outside. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together! Every second we hesitate could mean another dead comrade. Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on! I've told you before. We're all gonna die.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way!
We too shall The wild hunt is here! We've got to think of something quick! Okay. We'll try and stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to the top.
Up to the top. Signal.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this.
Do not fear.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt.
Death. Wild hunt.
The ghosts have surrounded the tower. Sounds like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal.
Lighthouse. Hope.
The handbook says that we've got to anal... There are 5 signal types. Distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe.
Boring!
Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
What happened here? Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. And when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and...
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of life save for passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Up until just now, that is, when these ghosts started getting out. They asked you to send a signal out. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say, this is quite... The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases that meant something to them in life. They have a rather indistinct appearance, but when they fix their yearning strongly on a specific place, I can sense where they're cold. Consider it a natural talent of mine. Ghosts are the echoes of living souls. The ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life. And as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memories. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions. From in the days before this was a graveyard, it came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the lightkeepers sought to... But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the wild hunts. According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here.
Wait, a warning signal?
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been, but at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any... The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that, "Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall..." It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. After all, the wild hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited. This principle is most cruel to those who must sacrifice themselves.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a...
You feel you unwittingly did. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And yes. And please do not be observe. Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that, you have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to... How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I'm not...
Don't come near us.
Help is on the way.
The wild hunt is coming in too fast. This place will be a...
So, you don't need rescue?
No, we do. Please, everyone else is gone.
Ignite the Blue Lantern.
The Blue Lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. He can help you destroy what remains of the wild hunt.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer.
What's this supposed to mean?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives, and so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, they will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their...
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky, and
We have sworn. We cannot wait for the...
we are the Light Keepers, who
Wait! Flint's!
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Lightkeepers who fought to the bitter. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them? Is that so? Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. To help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade, and slowly... My dear Retniki, I am Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz. Now, let me once look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace. Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to me. They are both warriors whose memory, unfortunately, I did not know most of their names. But at the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse, but if you're in the mood to keep exploring, it would be...
Yoo-hoo! Shower me with praise! Yoo-hoo! ways. Yoo-hoo! Strike a pose! Yep. Yoo-hoo! Hup. Hup.
Illusion shattered!
I see everything.
Shower me with
There is no
Everyone hold hands.
Don't look at me like this.
Neffa?
Hello.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She
Let me explain. After I got back from the Frostmoon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asako. Even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants, I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frostmoon Scions. Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever. Covered their tracking down a person like that.
So...
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yehoda has found...
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic?
So, there's real...
I mean, short of rounding up those merchants, interrogating them, and searching them...
Sounds like a
That wasn't a suggestion! These aren't the type of people you mess with...
Turning all of Notcry upside down. That is...
Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion.
If that is what Ino decides to do in the end.
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Crumclank's technology is being targeted by those chumps. But that means any of my bots could be next. If we don't get Crumclank back, if we don't show them we're not an easy target, then there's nothing stop. So, even if I really do have to turn all of Notcry upside down... You said Asako was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with...
Someone sent a letter.
Really? Let's take... Huh. Paimon would recognize...
Seems like she has a wet...
Dory services? Or...
I've heard of her. She's got quite a...
Alright, I'm down with that. You're...
Very well.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda?
More...
The Wild Hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean?
No, I mean...
What?
How many... Can't be helped.
I'm bugging out.
Hey now, this could be...
Left for us to...
Hey.
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts. Guess you're right. Even if we saw... Paimon will have... Hey look! Ino and Anefa are here in Nasha Town! Oh, considering... Dying to know something. Ha! Paimon can eat... anyway, let's...
Familiar faces identified.
Whoa!
Those evaluations could not be more different.
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers.
Wait.
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
A pleasure to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're...
Hi
there! Indeed. 2 more wild hunt incursions.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ?
Huh.
Yeah.
He hasn't contact... Well, he does act out...
So, he made the call for backup at...
Hard to say. Contacting... And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the wild hunt. Which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Nodcry without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single... Flynn's understands this. We usually sort our foes ahead of time into one... I finished the
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some...
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed?
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try... Sorry, what?
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we
And I'd say that was a... Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option.
What? No! Absolutely not!
Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only We Light Keepers will also keep an eye on those. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help...
Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff.
You'll be fine, trust...
Whoa! This book is so heavy!
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals in...
So, it's
Yep. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control...
Instructions received.
Hey! A little snack...
Some of these people have no taste whatsoever.
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit... Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is.
I've watched enough of...
Ah, so you're...
Now that I'm not...
Works for Paimon. Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew!
That thing over there looks
Where? Oh, yeah! It does... Whoa! It's flying! So, Yep. Was right. We got this.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Paimon's up next. Stupidly heavy book. Ugh. Let's see. The matching result for this symbol is...
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yeah, guess you're right. Paimon's getting the hang of this now. And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which his eye colors change. Purple. What? So now we've got musical prompts too? All right. One...
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work.
Good eye.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting it.
Ugh. Couldn't you have mentioned that earlier? prompt this time. Don't worry. Paimon's... we gotta take note of the flashing Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boopita to input mode to send out a signal to unlock. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Phew, that was a real...
Yeah, good work indeed. But... Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now. I've no clue, frankly. But whatever. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we... What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands.
That's for... You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but let's wait for him here, huh?
Are your tasks complete?
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled...
Huh.
A novel analogy. This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. Estimated waiting time remaining. 7...
Yeah!
Certainly. It will be ready shortly. Observation. Freshly baked krumkake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
Thanks for the treat.
Thanks! Things went great over here, too.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild... Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from others...
Righty then. See ya! Bet this huge cannon's a real
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested...
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action. Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys.
Just be sure not to miss my...
Checking snack stock.
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? You know...
Checking snack stock. Lower than expected. Please, explain, I...
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? You know, saving the poor, anxious inhabitants of this town?
Is it just Paimon? Or are there more people here now? And maybe... Just... Oh, come on.
Excuse me, are you guests? If you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
No, we're not heading back to our room.
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort. Familiar, but here in Nodcry, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee.
It's fine. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then. Never, right? But if we ask her... Oh! We'll be heading to if Never doesn't mention a payment. Looks like that old...
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
Dory! So it was you!
My assistant told me about your little rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Krumkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
Yes, that's it.
You must know how much I value you as a customer, Traveler. So, I thought I did some digging, and I do believe there are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a... Maybe the question we should be asking isn't, who stole the bot?
She has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working Of course, a professional of her caliber demands quite a high retain. But not to worry, I can offer you a 20% discount. How about this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied of course, and I'll contact the expert. See if we can't bring that price down a little. And if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, we'll call the difference a little something for my trouble. Sound good? 20% off would be 800,000.
800,000?
If only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a...
800,000 more is worth it if it means...
Splendid! I'll contact the expert right away.
Well, if you're okay with it, I know.
Great news! The expert is already in the area. I hope you have a productive conversation.
Wait, a Melusine? Traveler? Paimon? Fancy
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about these creatures before. They have
Really?
With her help, we'll get leads on Krumclank for sure.
There's something you should know about Dory. Retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an...
Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much, Traveler. Well, since she won't accept payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000. In that case, I'll give you a generous 50% off.
And the swindler claims another victim. Well, one of the Melusine agents from the Marechaussee Phantom followed the trail of a smuggling case straight to Nodcry. But she still hasn't made it back to Fontaine. We all started to get worried, and I haven't... But enough about that for now. Could you describe them to me? The more details, the better.
Sure thing.
It's pouring out here. Oh, wait, the water levels aren't rising, are they?
All right, this is a...
So... Oh, there's a group of people over there. Hello. We wanted to ask...
Looking for trouble, kid? No? Then scram.
Ugh. Not a good... Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your...
Clink Clank Legion, attack!
Fine, fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk.
Have you seen a...
I see that pretty much on the daily. And
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when they managed to get away... It would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
when you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shit.
That direction. If they knew that their cargo was being targeted by other merchants, they were probably trying to get out of here without being seen. That limits their options. Not to mention how cumbersome it would have been. I think I know where they were heading. So, assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, which means there should be quite a few
traces?
Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over.
This is the recon bot from that day!
Yep, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial... But it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the recon bot and ran off. I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location.
Is that enough to tell where...
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprints. If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait.
Then that's where we should head.
Wow!
Melazines are people, not pets, I know. Well, that's the last clue we needed, right?
Let's get out and find...
For justice.
Yoo-hoo! Shine down!
Let me weave you a...
Grow! Yeah, this may hurt a little.
Shower me with prayer!
I see everything. Hey! No life lasts forever.
There is no escape!
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
We were right! There's a camp here!
With this many people standing guard?
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as...
Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. I wouldn't even mind sharing some of... And anyway, you probably shouldn't be here for this part because I'm about to...
Okay. I know.
Like I said before, I'm the boss of the Crump...
Whoa! Is that Zip Zap Spybot number 1?
It's Zip Zap Warbot number 1 now.
Whoa. Warbot? I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff.
With Zip Zap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
Test subject.
What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help me? What are you running for? Just take it down! There's nothing scary about...
The wrong test subject.
Phew! We're in!
Whatever it is.
This hunk of metal has Crumclank's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than...
Wait! You're that guy from the...
If your goal... I must admit, though...
You
What? The front desk...
So you're the one who...
So what? There's only one room...
Just you?
Stole. Ever since I came all the... But then, she's the one who gets to make a ground-breaking machine that rolls.
Right! 'Cause it's definitely...
That's enough! Give
We'll see about...
Chew on this!
Strike a pop!
Committed to memory.
Time to rain.
Why is this machine so powerful?
I can't even hit the thing!
No, you guys! Don't attack him! We just have to wait it out! I'm not letting Crumclank become a war machine!
I see everything. Hey!
Shine down!
everything!
There is no escape!
Ding dong water bomb! Kerplunk!
What's happening? I need an engineer.
The core stopped working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but it looks like it...
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell,
What?
Don't sound so surprised. Crumclank is a dessert baking robot. But I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time without joining in. So when I designed Crumclank, I gave him the...
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert. If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon, not even Nodcry's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of power.
And you're just noticing this now? Will they give...
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to...
See? Crumclank isn't a war...
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break. And now it's trapped. No. The prototype stays with me. I just need to...
Try me.
Whoa! What are you all...
Protecting the Krumkaki craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating Annihilation Mode.
Another time for regrets.
Shower me with the...
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands!
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Cha! No! He got...
Let him run for now. Nodcry doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. What?
Is everyone all right? Apparently Nodcry... Wow! Way to think ahead, City.
Wait!
Miss Aino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved this technology needs safekeeping and...
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were. Let's go home, Ineffa.
After all that...
Wait, there's cake?
Yes. Aino wanted to thank...
Wow!
Yes. Look.
Woohoo! Hey!
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few...
No need to worry. What?
Alright.
She...
Why does Aino like...
Retrieving historical records from databank. At first. Unfortunately. Then, one day, and just like her friends, and when genius and passion collide, so Aino let perhaps it all...
Oh!
Based on my own long before she took... What I mean is, I think... So me, we're her family, as I see it.
Oh, wow!
Yes. And she decided that...
Yeah, that makes...
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make...
Well, the way anyone else would... But Aino...
No, I've encountered the full spec... You say...
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Yes. One moment.
I want the one with the...
All right, everyone.